Welcome guys, welcome to NEET World. So in this session we are going to see the questions in TG EAPCET in physics. Okay. So let me take a paper that is 29th April 2025, shift number 1. So let me go to the question. Yes. So the physics part. Okay. I hope the question is visible, I guess. Yes, the question is visible, I guess. So let me start the question. So in beta plus decay, the particle emitted along with neutron and positron is. So when we take beta plus decay, no. So beta plus decay. So when we talk about the beta plus decay, no, like a proton inside, proton inside the nucleus, no, will be gives, like when we talk about beta, like okay, proton plus neutron plus some variable is there. This is the thing they are asking. What is the thing? Like proton is given and neutron is given. See, like this is positron and this is neutron and this is neutrino, we will say. See, let me take the next page where you can see the options. Yeah, option number 1, electron, proton, neutrino and antineutrino. So yes guys, welcome. Yeah, good morning. It's good afternoon, man. It's 12:39, na? Yes. Yes. So the answer is neutrino. Like beta plus dk gives p plus n plus mu e. What is p here? It is proton and this is neutron and this is neutrino, will say. Okay. So neutrino is a massless particle. Okay, massless particle. So the answer is neutrino. So when we talk about the second question, like if the relative error in the determination of area of a body is, so relative error of a area of a body is given, that is delta A by A is equals to 0.08, right. Then the percentage error in the determination of its volume is they are asking. So in terms of percentage they are asking. We know that area is nothing but length into length. What about the volume? Volume is nothing but length into length into length. It is nothing but length cube, right. So see here. So area is length square. But if we talk about volume, volume is length cube, right. So when I talk about the relative error, no, so delta A by A is equals to, so the power is 2 here, so 2 delta L by L. We know that delta A by A, it is 0.08, that is in terms of percentage means 8%. So when I substitute here, 0.08 is equals to 2 into delta L by L. So I will get delta L by L as, so 0.08 divided by 2, it is 0.04, which is nothing but 4%. Okay. So when I talk about the volume, right, yes, let me take here. Yeah. So volume is equals to length cube. So delta V by V is equals to, so when I talk about the power, no, power is 3 here. So delta L by L. We know the value of delta L by L, no, it is 0.04. So is equals to delta V by V is equals to 3 into 0.04, which is nothing but 0.12. So in terms of percentage they are asking, the question is the percentage error, that is 0.12 into 100, which is nothing but 12 percentage. So this is the answer, 12 percentage is the answer. You can take down this question. So the next question, okay, the question is here only, I guess. Yeah. Let me take a razor, or let me take this side of the page. Yes, okay. Okay. So a motorcyclist is traveling towards the north with uniform speed of 10 meter per second. So they are saying that, so a motor travelist traveling in north with 10 meter per second, and the train is traveling towards the northwest. So when first of all we'll see, this is north, this is east, south and west. When we are talking about the northwest, right, so it will be in this direction, northwest, right. So it is 10√2 meter per second. Yes, 10√2 meter per second, but it is in northwest, right. Yeah, this is 10 meter per second and this is my 10√2 meter per second. So when I take the components, no, it is, they are saying that northwest, so angle will be obviously in this case the angle, so it is 90 degree, right. When I talk about the northwest, it is 45. So this one will be my, like in north will be my 10√2 cos 45, in west it will be 10√2 sin 45, right. Is it visible? Okay, I'll arrange it. Now it's visible, I guess. Okay. So this is my 10√2 j cap. So it is in this direction, no, so this is plus y plus x minus y, right. So this is my positive. So obviously this one, so it is cos 45, no, so cos 45 is 1/√2. So 1/√2 and √2 will get cancelled. So 10 j cap minus 10 I cap. This is the thing we got for the train. Yes. So for motor, no, they have given 10 meter per second in north. So obviously it is positive, right, but it is in y axis. So y axis in the sense j cap. So for train, this is train, for motor it is 10 j. Okay. Now the question, the direction of a motion of a motor cyclist as observed by passenger in the train, then the relative velocity we need to find, right. So V relative is equals to, like, motor, velocity of motor minus velocity of train, with respect to we should find it, no? So 10j minus of 10j minus 10i. So minus 10j minus of minus 10i will be plus 10i, no. So 10j minus 10j will get cancelled. So plus 10i. So 10i. So what is the direction they are asking, no? So if I talk about the direction, so 10i, I cap, this is the x axis will be my I cap, right. So positive I cap, no. So positive. So if I see the direction, no, north, this is east, south and west, right. So it is in the east direction, we will say. Yes, here option is here, east. Okay. Next question. Okay. I'll zoom it. I hope the question is visible. Okay. So a cannon of cliff 55 meter above the ground fires a shell with velocity of 50 I cap plus 50 j cap meter per second. The displacement vector of a shell when it hits the ground. So he is shooting like this, like after the hitting, like shooting, no, it hits the ground. Like I need to find the displacement they are asking, no. So I'll write it here. So the height they mentioned is, like I'll write height is equals to 55 meter. I'll write the given things first, and the velocity is nothing but 50 I cap plus 50 j cap. So acceleration is given, like they asked me to take 10 meter per second, right? 10 meter per second. So when I see this one, no, I can write this one as uxi, which is nothing but 50 I cap. Ux is nothing but 50 I cap. Ux 50 I, uy 50 j. These are the things we know. Now, equation of kinematics we know. S is equals to ut plus of at square. We know the height. Let me take the height as here 55. We should not take, it is minus 55 because they are asking about displacement, right? What is displacement? See, when I am like throwing a stone from the ground level to the height, something I will take 50 meter. Again the stone comes to the down, that is ground level. The same distance it has been covered, no. But if I talk about the displacement, no, displacement will be 0. When I start from point A and I am going to point B, I am going to point C, and I am coming back to point A. But like point A to point B 5 meter, point B to point C 7 meter, point C to point A 9 meter will take it. Okay. When I talk about the distance, 5 plus 7 plus 9 I will add, like I will add it. But when I talk about the displacement, if I come to the same point, displacement is 0, right? So when I talk about the height here, no, height is 55 meter. It's going 55 meter and again coming 55 meter. When I talk about the displacement, it is 0. So plus 55 minus 55. So this is plus, this is minus. Okay, that's why I have taken it is minus 55. So we are talking about the y axis, right? Y axis in the sense uy, velocity in the y direction. So uy, I will write it here, that is 50j, 50 into t. I don't know the value, I mean the variable t, I will keep as it is, plus half into. So I am throwing the stone towards upright. So gravity is always acting towards zone. When I am throwing up, it is minus g, right? So minus g into t square, that is minus 10 rho. So minus 55 is equals to 50t plus now it is minus, right? Minus 1 by 2 into 10 t square. I need to find t here first. Let me find it here. So minus 55 is equals to 50t minus 5t square. So 55, 55. So I can take 5 commonly out. So this is 11, this is 10, and this is 1. So if I take this 11 this side, no, it will become, or this t I will take this side. Okay, minus 5, sorry, minus 11 minus 10t plus 2t square, right? Now, sorry, this is 1t square, right? Yeah, 1t square. So t, I need to find the value t here. We know that t is equal to, let me take the quadratic equation roots, that is minus b plus or minus root over b square plus 4ac by 2a, right? So let me write it here. What is b here? Minus 10. What is c here? Minus 11. What about a? It is 1, right? So t is equals to minus 10, minus of minus, it is plus 10, no? Yes, plus 10. Okay, find the find the t value here. Yeah, you can give answer in the comment boxes, guys. So t is equals to minus of minus 10 plus or minus root over minus 10 the whole square, it is 100 plus 4 into, what about a here? A is 1. What about c? It is minus 11. So 1 minus 11, right? Yes. Yeah. Divide by 2 into 1. Yeah, sorry guys, this is minus 1, right? Yeah, minus 4 AC. So this will be minus, so plus 10 plus or minus root over 144 divide by 2. So which is nothing but 10 plus or minus 12 by 2, right? So when I talk about 10 plus 12 by 2 and 10 minus 12 by 2. So for the first one, the answer is 11. So t is equals to 11. I will keep t as it is. For the second one, no. So t is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 we won't consider. So 11 I will consider. Okay. Now if we talk about the x axis, no, we completed. What about y axis? Like y axis we completed. If I talk about the x axis, so x ux is equals to, or s is equals to uxt plus half into gt square. Yes or no? But if I see about gx, no. So gravity in x axis is 0. So let me cancel it out. So ux, that is, yeah, 50 into 11 will get 55. Yeah, 550, correct, 550, no. So this is ux. What about uy? It is minus 55. So if I write about, like if I talk about the value, the displacement 550 I cap minus 55 j cap, this is the answer. Yeah, we'll go for the next question. Okay, I'll erase it, this one. Okay, what is the question given here? A ball of mass 250 gram moving with a speed of 72 km per hour is deflected by a batsman by an angle 120 degree without changing its initial speed. The impulse imparted to the ball is, they are asking about what is the impulse. Okay, so impulse is nothing but change in momentum, right? Mass into velocity, right? Mass into velocity. So what is the mass given here? It is 250 gram. M is equals to 25 gram, which is nothing but 250 by 1000 kg. It is 0.25, right? Now the speed is given in terms of 72 km per hour. So V is equals to 72 into 5 by 18. If I want to convert it into meter per second, it is 5 by 18. So 1s are, it is 4s are. So 20 meter per second is the velocity. So deflected by a batsman and an angle made is 120 degree without changing its initial speed. So speed is not changing here. So when I talk about the resultant velocity, no, so V is equals to under root of, or V resultant is equals to J is equals to delta P by, so delta P is equals to m into V. This is the formula we know. So resultant velocity is equals to under root of, V is not changing here, listen carefully. So V square plus V square minus 2V into V cos 120. Okay. So if I talk about V, the answer is 20. So it is 20 square plus 20 square minus 2 into 20 into 20 cos 120. See, whoever don't know the value, no, take cos 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30. Okay. What, like whenever like angle 90 270 is given, no, change the cos into sine, or if sine is given, sine to cos, or tan is given, tan to cot. This is the concept. Okay. Now under root of 400 plus 400 minus, so this is 800, right, and this one will be sine 30, that is minus sine 30. So cos 90 plus theta, no, so all silver teacup. So 90 plus theta, it is sine, so it is minus, right. Now 400, that is 800 minus 800 into 1 by 2, that is plus. Okay, minus into minus plus. So under root of 800 plus this is 400. So 800 plus 400 is, it is 1200, right. So if I take the value, I will get 5 root 3. This is the answer. Okay, 5 root 3 is the answer. So let me solve here. So this is 12 into 100. So 10, this is take 10, and this one 2 into 2 into, okay, let me take it here for your convenient. So 2, 6, again 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 5 root 3 is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, we'll go for the next question. Yeah. Listen here. A bullet of mass m, okay, moving with velocity u, gets embedded in a block of mass m. So the block of mass m is given. Initially at rest, so the block is at rest. If mu is the coefficient of friction between the block and the ground, then the displacement of a block due to the impact. Okay. So what happens here? It's a collision happens now. So initially it was u and the mass is m. After that it becomes m plus the mass m, bullet mass plus the block mass, right? I'll write here. So m into u is equals to m plus m into v, the final velocity. So initially the mass was m. After a mass was added, that is a block mass also added. So it is m plus m, the final velocity is v. We will keep v as it is, m plus m by, okay, m into u by m plus m. Now if the coefficient of friction is between the block and the ground, then the displacement of a block due to the impact. I need to find the displacement, right? So whenever object is moving, no, there will be a velocity, right? So that's what we got. So when something is eaten, no, like hit, in that time a work has been taken place. So work will be, but what is the work now? So a change in kinetic energy, right? So of mv square. So what is work done? We know that force into velocity. Okay, I'll write it here, force into displacement, not velocity, force into displacement. So is equals to half m v square. But what about this m? No, we are talking about when they both block on the bullet. Okay, block on the bullet is going together. That's what we are talking. So half into capital M plus small m. The v, the value of v is mu by m plus m the whole square. So when I talk about the force and displacement, no, displacement I need to find, I will keep as it is, but the force, the friction is acting here. What about the friction? Force, like frictional force, mu into force is nothing but mass into acceleration. So mu, that is coefficient of friction, the mass capital M plus small m, and the acceleration, it is due to gravity, no, so g. Simple. So now write it here. So mu into capital M plus small m into g into d is equals to half into capital M plus small m, okay, into mu by m plus m the whole square. So from this I can get the value d. Okay. So if I take, no, m and m will get, like m plus m and m plus m will get cancelled, no. So the final answer will be, if I take this mu and g, no, to the right side, so d will be equals to mu by m plus m the whole square, where it is whole square, into 1 by 2 into mu g. So option 2 is the correct answer. Yeah guys, so we'll continue with the next part of the questions in the next session. Okay, until then, bye.